So here is a practice of solving for pH. If you're given pH and concentration of hydronium or concentration of hydroxide, depending on what you need from just this or from this. So if you go through this practice, you'll be able to solve for anything independent of what you're given. If you're given one, you can get all three. Okay, so let's get started. So here I have 6 formulas to look at, and I'm going to reference them as I use them. So actually, first one I'm going to use right away. So since I know that pH plus pOH is 14, I can basically do this 14 minus 6.1 equals 7.9, right? Then I'm going to use, for concentration of hydronium, I'm going to use 10 to the negative pH. Since I was given pH, I can just go ahead and do 10 to the negative 6.1 and then put that in the calculator. And that is 7.9 10 to the negative 7, I think. Yeah. 7. And for concentration of OH, we're gonna use this step. So I have kind of written out what we were doing. So from pH, we just started with pH, for example, A. We went to pOH using this formula. Then you kind of need this step to go from this to this step, because from here to here, you can go directly. But for you to get the concentration of OH, you have to use this step. So this is kind of a sub-step, or this is a sub-step for this, okay? So because you're gonna do 10 to the negative 7.9, and that is 1.3, 10 to the negative 8. And this is molar, and this is molar as well, because those are concentrations. Okay, so moving on to very similar example, because C and D are different and A and B are different. So this is a similar example, B. You're starting with this. So first I'm going to do 14 minus 3.7 to get pH, and that is 10.3. Then I'm going to use this formula since I already calculated pH, and here this step is a sub-step or step before this one, okay? You need pH to get this, because pH is 10 to the negative 10.3, and that is 5.0, 10 to the negative 11 molar. So I'm going to do the same here, and that's going to be 2.0, 10 to the negative 4 molar. So for this, I was just able to use this, which was given to me initially. Remember, just these two were given to us. So this, you can just put 10 to the negative 3.7, and you get this number. Now, from concentration, you're going to go to pH, okay? So the way that you're going to do that, we're going to use a different formula here, or the one we haven't used so far. So you're given, where is it? You're given this, and then you want that. So you take negative log of this number to get your pH, okay? So when you put that in your calculator, you're gonna get 5.8. Okay, so now you're in the same situation as you kind of started, but you already have that. So in a better way, in a better situation. So then you take 14 minus 5.8, and that is 8.2, using this formula again. So this we have. Now here, we will use this step, and I wrote out here that, so C is kind of three-tiered. First you get, you were given this. First you get that, pH, then you get this, and then you can get a concentration of OH. Okay, that's the third. So it goes like steps like that. So that's going to be 10 to the power of negative 8.2. And that is 6.3, 10 to the power of negative 5 molar. Okay, so now I'm going to do a similar step because I'm given that. So I'm going to use the concentration of hydroxide and get that by taking negative log of this number. So negative log of that number, put it in the calculator, and that's going to be 3.09. Then I'm going to use this formula. 14 minus 3.09 is 91. And now I can finally get, and this is also three-tiered, so after you get pH, only then you can get your concentration of hydronium, and that's gonna be 10 to the power of negative 10.91 using this formula, and that's going to be 3.09. Okay, so that's how you go back and forth from one thing to all the rest, or if you were given a concentration of OH, then you can get all the rest. So I hope that was helpful, and oh my goodness, that's a wrong color. Okay, all is well with the world now. You can take a screenshot. Let me just zoom it. I can't put everything in there. There you go. If you want to screenshot that. Okay, bye.